Guess what? J Herm Baby looks a bit different. Coming to your YouTube screen this Saturday. Never seen anything like it before. J Herm Baby without dreads.
Hey guys, J Herm Baby here. I'm making this video because I brushed my dreads out. As you can obviously see, hold on. To position this so that you can get something. Okay. Basically, I brushed my dreads out. Actually, I kept 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back. But whoever said you had to cut or shave your head was definitely lying, because with lots of conditioner and super amounts of brushing and lots of hours spent, I was able to keep a lot of my hair. I gotta position this differently. Oh, I got a corset from the UK and it's fucking badass. So basically I had my dreads for 4 years. It'll be 4 years next April, I guess, so 3.5 years, whatever. I kept having this recurring dream that I cut all my dreads off, and for some reason I felt like it was necessary. I just woke up one morning and I was like, I'm just gonna brush them out. I know I still have a couple, so I can show you kind of, well, I'm not gonna brush them out, but I'll show you how I did it. You cut the bottom part about 1 inch up from where it is. You soak it in conditioner, you run it in hot water depending if you used a lot of wax or if you haven't, whatever. Sponged all of it with conditioner, proceeded to get a really strong comb. I actually used a plastic comb to brush it out, which I thought it would break, but it's a pretty fucking strong comb. Taking the comb like this and going in downward motions and then sideways, downward, sideways, and kept repeating that for, I don't know, 24 hours. It took a lot of effort, it took a lot of work, but I got them out and I kept a lot of my hair. There is definitely a false accusation cutting them or shaving them off. I think it's more so when a person wants to do something like that, it's because it means something as far as like cutting them at the root, because they are like, it's like energy grows out with them. Once you grow them out, it's like your roots of them should be detached from the actual root. And I just was not gonna do that, so I didn't. So I guess I'm making this video to show everyone my hair and ask what you think, and I need to re-dye it black because I have my brown roots growing in and I don't like my brown hair. What else? There's a technique to doing dreads, and I wanted to give some information just because people had asked me for so long, and now that I don't have them, I'm sure people might ask me, but I'm not sure if I'll get as many questions because I don't have normal hair. Or, see, normal to me is dreads, but I guess I don't. I'm so confused with the switching of this camera. So, now that I have normal hair again, I'll probably dread my hair again at some point. I wanted to have them, like, eventually when I had kids, because I think it'll just be an easier hairstyle to maintain, so I might do it again. My fiance still has his, and he's going on 11 years, so I don't know, he's been thinking about shaving his because he's had him for so long. After a point, you just feel like you want to get rid of him and free your head, and it's very liberating, but it's really weird showering now because I have like all of this hair and all of my thickness of it is gone. Dreading your hair, I have certain techniques that you can do and you can use and maintain your dreads in doing them. I used about 1 inch in diameter to make them, and basically what I did was a technique of backcombing, and it worked the best. And you just keep twisting, and when they start getting married, you have to divorce them. That's what you gotta do, and that's how I refer to it. If you don't, you get one big uni dread, and if you want to see that, go to Sumfera's channel, Sumfera. He's a good friend of mine in Sweden, and has a uni, well, he had a uni dread until recently he decided to brush or cut some of them and separate. But big uni dreads are horrible. It's like a beaver tail. They they mold really easily. 3 times a week I would shampoo, and maybe 2 times a month I would conditioner. People thought, oh, you're not supposed to condition your dreads, whatever. After learning about the technique, I started using it. My dreads progressed and started looking impeccable. Soon after that, I started conditioning. So I definitely wouldn't recommend conditioning until after you've had them for about a year. Your dreads are so dry and brittle at that point. People have breakage all the time. I never had a dread break off my head. I never had one that I pulled out. Until I brushed them. Even then, the pain is so severe when you're doing it, you think it's going to rip out of your head, but mine were so strong, and it's because they weren't extremely brittle. And I shampooed them without, some people use non-residue shampoos. I used that for the first couple months, and then I stopped because it's bad for your hair. It is supposed to leave it with non-residue, but it's bullshit. It's a scam for you to spend more money on dreadhead products. If you see videos, all they do is dread it and roll out. Some people use wax the first time they do it. Maybe that's fine, but palm rolling every day using wax, it's the worst thing you can possibly do. After a while, just get Head & Shoulders. It's the best thing for it. And condition once or twice a month. Anyways, I'm loving Georgia. At first I was kind of not liking it because everyone around here is really religious and I'm not. In some way, in a lot of ways respect that. I'm just not, and I think religion divides a lot of the people. But everyone else that I've met, everyone so far that I've met and hung out with are pretty fucking cool. A lot of Bucky's friends are just Becky. A lot of Bucky's friends are really cool. The hot weather is kind of obnoxious. It's broiling. I go outside and I start sweating bullets, and I hate it because it makes me break out, and it's just not fun. It's all a matter of personal opinion, I suppose. That's pretty much all my information. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, leave them down there. And video responses. And over there you can subscribe, so check that button out. It's big and yellow. And that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been J Herm Baby. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.